Yo, what up guys, it's Young, or Adam, whatever you want to call me. Adam is my real name. And look at this here, man. That's terrible aim right there. Terrible aim. I call myself a YouTube commentator. I can't even hit this guy right here. But as you can see, I'm playing a little Battlefield. This was pre-patch. I have not played Battlefield after the patch, so I couldn't tell you what it's like right now, but I'll tell you before I stop playing. And it's been a while. It's been a while since I played. But I was using this G36C, and that gun, man, is really good on Battlefield. Again, I don't know if it is post-patch, but before the patch, the G36C on the engineer kit was a really good gun. So you get that thing with red dot sight. It's pretty accurate. As long as your accuracy is not as bad as mine, your accuracy is not as bad as mine. I play a little bit with the Javelin now on the engineer kit because, you know, I like taking out them tanks. I like doing that at a distance. I like that whole lock-on thing. I like the RPGs, but I like that whole lock-on thing. You can't cheese it like you can in Call of Duty where you can just, you know, aim at a certain spot on the map or something like that. It's only vehicle lock-on for like vehicles on the ground. So you can't even shoot it at nothing in the air. You need your stinger for that. So that's what I like to run now. But enough about the gameplay. You see what game I'm playing. You see what I'm doing here. Nice match that I got. But this is going to be the next video in my series of real life advice. So I want to, like I said, I want to kind of give anybody some insight on some things that I, you know, have come across, know about, all that kind of stuff, and see if I can help anybody out. So one of the most important things in life that I would feel I have a little bit of knowledge about and want to help anybody out is credit, man. If you don't know, I work at the bank, and I'm not a loan officer, but you know, I've learned a lot about credit and things like that. You know, credit is very important. Ooh, I put out the G18, cleaned this guy up, but he killed me at the same time. Don't you hate that on Battlefield when you kill the guy at the same time? Oh, that was nice, but whatever. But anyway, credit, man. Credit is just about as important as your social security number. And this goes for anybody, man. This goes for a young kid who, you know, does not have a car, is looking for their parents to, you know, buy them a car within the next couple years. This is for if your parents have bought you a car, you rolling around in it. And for the people that do have a car and maybe they already know that, you know, they got a high rate on their loan because of their credit. Credit is a very important thing. Credit basically determines how much you're going to pay for things when you want to borrow money. And basically, or if they're going to even let you borrow money. Let's say that, because if your score is too bad, some places you can't even borrow anything. So, you know, if you go to the bank and you see a car that you like, or let's just say you're at a dealer and you see a car that you like, they're going to take you in the room, they're going to talk it out with you, you know, see how much you can afford, this and that, and they're going to check your credit because they want to know if they lend you money, are you going to be able to pay that back? And depending on your score, when they lend you the money, depends on how much you're going to be paying the bank back, because the bank is going to loan you the money for the car. So now you got the car, but guess what? You're paying the bank. So the bank wants money for giving you the loan. It's a service that they offer, so they want money for it. And how they get their money is charging you interest. And the interest rate depends on your credit. So if you've got a crappy credit score and you go into the dealership, you see let's say a $15,000 car. You see a nice $15,000 car, and they say, you know, yeah, we can hook you up. You can get that. All right, well, you sign the paperwork, and let's say they say, you know, you're gonna get a 15% interest rate, which is very high on a car. You know, you get a 15% rate. Guess what you're gonna be paying on that car? The car on the showroom floor costs $15,000. when you sign all the paperwork and you're making your monthly payments, the payment might be something you can afford, but guess what? The life of that loan, you're actually going to be paying them $20-something thousand. So you're paying well over what the car is worth. You're not paying it to the dealer. You're paying it to the bank. The dealer gets their cut for getting the car off their lot, yada, 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 whatever. They don't care. The bank cares. And you're paying the bank $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 more dollars than what that car is even worth, because you don't have all that money. You can't afford to get that car without the bank. So the bank is charging you $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 just to be able to drive home in that car today. People don't understand, man. I think credit should be taught in school, along with financial, literacy, just being good with money, being good with, they teach you math, they teach you addition, multiplication, all this stuff, which a lot of the stuff we end up not even using. Like when you get into, I went to algebra 2 when I was in high school. I didn't want to do calculus. I could have, but I didn't want to. Algebra 2, they teach you all these things like matrices and all that stuff. I don't use none of that shit. I mean, some people might use that in their jobs, who are engineers or whatever, but guess what? On the everyday basis, we use the simple parts of math. But you know what we do use every day is financial literacy. I gave this guy the okie doke right here, put out the G18, little hip fire. But yeah, man, financial literacy. You have to be good with money. You have to be knowing things about credit and about money. And credit, man, when you get a loan, when you get a credit card, because people think credit cards are all bad. Credit cards are not all bad. They come in handy when you need them. It's how you use the credit card. I give this guy the okie doke too. I don't know what was going on with these people. Might have been the same dude, for real. But credit cards are not all bad. When you get a credit card, it's just about using it the right way, using it for emergencies, or if you're going to use it, pay off the balance. That'll help increase your credit score, and that'll help you not pay so much money on bigger purchases that you want to make, man. But you know what it all comes down to? It all comes down to self-discipline, which I might talk about a little bit in my next real life advice. But remember, man, credit is very important. Get it straight. It's not bad to have a credit card. It's bad to overuse it and not pay the bill on time. Pay everything on time. Creditors will see that. They'll approve of it. Your credit score will go up, and you won't have to pay out the ass for all this stuff that you want. But anyway, man, I'm working on the next video. Appreciate you guys still coming through and watching. Stay tuned. Be easy.